have a haul, swatch, and review video for you guys today of the I Love Nail Polish Ultra Chrome Flakies. These are polishes that I have seen and heard so much about, and I finally just cracked and got them, and I'm really excited to show you guys all of these polishes. There's 13 polishes in total in this collection, so there's quite a few that I have, or quite a few products that I have to go over with you, so we are just gonna get right into this video. I Love Nail Polish, or ILNP, which is what they abbreviated to, is an indie polish brand that you can get based out of the United States that you can get on their website, and I will link their store down below. It'll be the first link in the description box. I feel like they really, well, they started making a lot of really good hollow nail polishes, and then they really hit their stride when they came out with their Ultra Chrome collection, which was their first collection of those super duochrome, shiny, shifty polishes. I actually purchased the first set of those when they came out. I feel like it was like a year and a half, almost 2 years ago that they did that. And then they came out with more. They came out with hollow versions of those, and I actually have those, and I will show those to you in a separate video. And then they came out with flaky versions of those Ultra Chromes. The Flakies are really, really beautiful, and they're different from previous Flakies that have been really popular in the past, which are those clear iridescent ones that if you put over a dark base are really, really pretty. These ones are they have a chrome finish, and they are the same finish as their regular Ultra Chromes, but they're in flaky form. So basically I bought all of these because I wanted to know what all the fuss was about. The Flakies have come back with a vengeance in the past couple of months. I feel like everyone is making Flakies now, from flaky type glitters, which include the painted polish glitters that I showed you before in a previous video, like 3 videos ago when I did that haul, and I will link that haul down below if you guys haven't seen that. Those glitters, the like super metallic ones, were in small like flaky form, and so Flakies have kind of come back in a totally different, like there's a flaky renaissance this past couple of months, and I'm kind of really excited about it because I've always really liked Flakies. I decided to pick up the I Love Nail Polish ones specifically just because they had a whole bunch of them to choose from, and you could get them all as a set. What I did was purchase actually the entire Ultra Chrome Flaky collection as a set of 13 polishes. The entire collection you can get as a set is $162.50, so it's not a cheap investment if you are someone that just regularly collects nail polish. If you're someone like me who buys a lot of nail polish, you can justify it. But anyway, the whole collection as a set for 13 polishes is $162.50, which breaks down to $12.50 individually, and that's actually what the individual price of all of these polishes are. So you're not saving anything if you get the entire set. It's just easier to add in your collection, in your cart when you check out. I will say before I show you the actual colors, you absolutely do not need all 13 of these. I decided to buy all 13 of them because I wanted to do a thorough swatch and review for you guys, and I wanted them, and I just wanted to see what all of them look like. I would say the polishes themselves, in terms of what colors they are and what they shift to, there are about 4 different categories. There's like the purple to pink to orange ones, so the ones that look kind of like a rainbow. There are the green to pink ones, there's like the green to gold ones, and then there's the blue toned ones. So within those 4 categories you can definitely pick and choose your favorite ones. I will have swatches through this video, as you will see, but I will also have photos and swatches in my blog so you guys can see HD photos in a bunch of different lighting, just because I found that to really get the full effect of what these polishes look like, you do need to see them in different lighting. And then other than that, I'm just going to tell you guys about the nail polishes. The nail polishes themselves, again, have the Ultra Chrome formula in terms of like that's what the little flakes are made out of. Because of that, they are very, very vibrant pieces of Flakies that you actually don't need a base coat for. In the past, the Flakies that I was talking about, the ones that were basically white with an iridescent base to them, you needed a dark base underneath, like a black nail polish or dark blue nail polish underneath, to make those polishes stand out really well. In terms of formula, these are all flakes suspended in a clear base, so once The first coat you get like a sparse coverage of flakes. They dry down really quickly though, so you can layer them really easily while you're doing your nails. With 2 coats you get actually a good amount of coverage with the flakes, and then with 3 coats you get a full nail coverage of the flakes, and you get a really cool ultra chrome but sort of textured finish on the nail. Again, that's not going to be everyone's favorite look on their nail. If you guys don't like that sort of obvious texture on your nail, then you're going to want to either just purchase one of the regular ultra chrome nail polishes that you can get off of I Love Nail Polish. Some other brands make ultra chrome type of colors, like Colors by Luro makes colors like that. So if you're not somebody that likes the look of flakes on your nails, you're definitely not going to like these. The first one is called Atlantis. It goes from blue to purple to orange to red. The main color that you see in this is definitely like a dark blue, dark purple, like royal purple color, and then as you move your nails you get to the orange and to the like magenta and red side of this polish. There's a good mix of small flakes and large flakes in this nail polish, so on the first coat again you get a good, like, you get kind of a sparse flake look on the nail, but when you put 2 coats on then you get a decent amount of coverage of the flakes on your nails. The next one is called Brilliance, and this one is this one goes from like a gold to a green to a blue, and then there's a little bit of an orange in there as well as a red. In the bottle itself it looks a little bit more gold green heavy, but there is that sort of shine of the red kind of right in the middle. The flakes in this one were a little bit on the larger side, so when you get the first coat you get again a sparse coverage of flakes, but they're a little bit bigger, and then when you layer 2 times then or when you put the second coat on, you get quite a bit of coverage because of the large size flakes. I don't know if these polishes are all supposed to be like uniform in flakes. I think it's incredibly difficult to do that just by the nature of the type of glitter that you put into these types of polishes, but I have noticed through some of these polishes that some of them have larger flakes and some of them have smaller flakes. That might just be specifically for the polishes that I got. It might be completely different for some of the other polishes that other people got, but do just keep in mind that the flakes in these polishes are not going to be completely uniform. The next one is called Cold Fusion. I think this is one of my favorites of the entire bunch. This one goes from like a turquoisey teal to a dark blue to almost a purple, like a nice vibrant purple. This one looks mostly teal and blue on the nail. I wore this one twice. I wore this one the first time when I first opened the box and I played with it, and then the second time around when I put it over the base like color that I was telling you guys about, I used this one again. I love this one. I'm definitely going to wear this to a Sharks game. I'm going to the outdoor Stadium Series game for the Sharks on the 21st of February, and this is one of the polishes that I'm going to be wearing. So I really like this one just color wise. The flakes in this one are on the smaller side again. The fourth one that I have for you guys is called Electric Carnival, and it goes from a red to a pink to a gold to a green. This one is another one that is very strongly green and gold, or that pinky orange shade. This is very similar to Brilliance, but it's got a little bit more of a pink and orange like overall look to it. It's a lot more strongly pink and orange is what I'm trying to say. This next one is called Gaia, and this one is a very blue-green one. This one is like really mermaidy, like Ariel's tail green to a nice like oceany blue color. At a really extreme angle you can definitely get purple and pink, and maybe it'll shift to gold. It is immediately sort of green and blue. This one compared to Cold Fusion is definitely more green and less turquoise. Cold Fusion is more of a turquoise teal, and this one would definitely, I would qualify more as green. This one is called Luna, and this one is more heavily magenta based. This one goes from like blue all the way up to an orange. So you get the blue, you get the purple, you get the dark pink, you get like the magenta, dark pink, and then you get to the red and then to just barely like a pinky orangey color. This one, when you look at it, is mostly a pink though, at least when I look at my swatches. It's definitely heavily purple, pink, orange in like reflection when you look at it. Compared to Atlantis, which was the first one, again, this one is definitely more magenta versus Atlantis is a like dark blue, purpley toned color in the most immediate sense of what you can take away from what it's like, what it looks like. This one is called Metropolis, and this goes from pink to a green. So you get like the pink, purple, blue, green sort of reflection. This one is definitely immediately more of a pinky purple versus a magenta like the last one, or a dark blue purple like the first one, Atlantis. However, when you look at this one compared to the last one, again, that was called Luna, it's really difficult to differentiate between this one and Luna without knowing what they're called. There is a very, very slight difference between Metropolis and Luna, so again, it just kind of makes to the point where you don't need all of these. If you are someone like me who's a nail blogger that wants to compare and contrast all of them, then I can see you purchasing all of them, but this is kind of like a case in point as to why you don't need all of them, because it is so closely similar to Luna. This one is called Neon Rosebud, and this one goes from a fuchsia to a gold to a green. There's not as much purple in this one as Metropolis, Luna, or Atlantis. Again, making the point that you don't need all of these. I would qualify Metropolis, Luna, Atlantis, and this one to kind of all be in the same color category, because they go from the pink to the like the fuchsia to the pink to the gold to the green, but this one, it doesn't really have any purple in it. And then if you compare this to like Electric Carnival, for example, which that one had a little bit more of a green on it, and you look at it and it looks green to pink, this one has much less green in it. This one on like at an immediate glance looks very pink and orange on the nail, versus Electric Carnival had a little bit more green on it when you looked at it. This one is called Open Fields, and this one goes from a green to a yellow to a blue. This one is, if you guys remember the color Peridot by Chanel, or the OPI Spider-Man color that was really, really ultra chromatic and went from, and in the bottle it looked gold, green, and blue, this is kind of the flaky version of that. On the nail, it looks really immediately very richly golden green. The blue comes out really subtly when you shift your nails around. This one is called Phoenix, and as you guys can probably guess, it is more of like a fiery sort of color. This one goes from gold to orange to red to pink to purple. It's a much warmer version of Atlantis. It has definitely more of a fiery reddish orangey purple base, versus Atlantis had a more cool toned blue purple pink base. And this one also has kind of like a burning coals type of feel to it. If you look at it in the bottle, there are specks of red that kind of come through the darker pieces of purple in there. So it's a really interesting looking one in the bottle actually, and on the nails that totally translates. I feel like this is my favorite of the purpley pink ones, just because I like that really warmth to it with the red and orange that come through the purple. This next one is called Rapture, and on their website, because I was curious how they would describe this one on their website says goes from a silver to a blue. There's not really silver in this one. This one is a very rich old gold type of color, and it goes to like a steel blue color. So I can see the silver that they were going for, but it's definitely more of like an almost gunmetal-y type dark steel slate blue. This one swatches to be mostly gold on the nail, and then again at a kind of extreme angle you'll get that darkness coming through. I like the transition of colors between this one. I think this one is probably the most unique out of all the other ones in this collection, because there's not very many that look like this one when applied, because of that gold to blue sort of transition. This one is called Success, and this one goes from a green to a silver to a pink. A lot of ultra chrome colors or like collections from different brands has that one polish that transitions from a silver to a green to a pink, and this is the flake version of that. This one is majority green, but you can definitely get the silver out of there. And then the pink is a really nice kind of punchy magenta color. And then the last one that I have to show you is called Supernova. And this one goes from a green to a teal to a pink to a purple. This is very similar to Enchanted Polish's Magical Mystery Tour in terms of colors that it reflects. It goes from the green to the teal to the pink to the like purple. So it's not so much gold on one end and it's not so much dark on the other end. It's kind of in that middle section of colors that it reflects. So those are all 13 of the colors that come in this Ultra Chrome Flakies collection from I Love Nail Polish. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments down below. I am just going to reiterate again, I don't think you need every single one of these polishes. For me, I totally see what all the fuss is about in terms of this type of polish and this finish of polish. I could definitely pick out some very specific favorites from this group. I think my 3 favorites are Cold Fusion, Phoenix, and Rapture, just because of the color shift and what they have inside of them. But all of them are definitely very beautiful colors, and they are totally worth the hype if you are somebody that likes this finish of nail polish. If you guys have tried out the Ultra Chrome Flakies either from I Love Nail Polish or from another brand that makes similar polishes to these, let me know what your favorite color combinations are, if you like wearing it plain or if you like putting them over a base. And then if you guys want to see what these look like over different color bases, let me know in the comments down below, and then I'll do quick swatches on my nails and I'll do a blog post of those, and I will once that's up I'll either post about it on Instagram or tweet about it or something. So yeah, I hope you guys again found this helpful. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you could subscribe, it would totally make my day. If you're not a new subscriber, welcome back and thanks for watching this video. And yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely day and I will see you guys soon.